tell me now about this. So this is the huge thing, right? So I have a little snippet from what I saw you post on social media that you found this amazing location that is everything that you've looked for and then some. What was the journey to finding that? What is your vision for what that's going to be?
2010, which is the same year where my father passed, I went to this Royal Winter Fair and I saw this breed of horse. And I kid you not, like tears just flew from my eyes without me thinking what a beautiful horse, anything like that. And so I had this vision that I need to have horses. And also I have the vision that I want to help abused children, because I did spend a lot of my life confused, feeling not good enough, feeling I have to prove myself. And I would like to have a way to help children at early age to not live like half of their life confused like I did. Another thing for me, how this came about, the vision, is that because my father beat me and my father was a big man, I was afraid of things that are bigger than me. And horses are usually bigger than people. So I was afraid of horses, and I had horse therapy.
Okay.
With a facilitator, and I had overcame the fear. I went in with the horses and they were actually very loving and protecting me. So I felt I want to offer this to children. But now where I live now, I don't have place for horses. And I try to do it the other way, because people said, well, you don't have to have it perfect, everything at your place. And I took children to a facilitator. But fate will have it, this November, I took a child, and in the way back, he said, I will come again when you have your own horses.
Oh.
So it was,
Speaking it into you, right? From the mouth of babes.
and he didn't know, he was an 11-year-old boy. He didn't know anything about anything. He just said, thank you for the experience. I will come, because his mother was there, and asked, like, would you come back? And he said, I'll come back when you have the horses. And I said, okay. So the fate made it happen. So then I've been looking for 2 years, and I looked and nothing felt right. And, in order for us to manifest, we also have to grow ourselves, right? So we want something, we have the vision, but we have to become the person who will embrace the vision. And I have done some deep work. Like, I've done deep work since 2010. But this Christmas, New Year, I took 23 days to have like a silent retreat. So Christmas, New Year, I didn't even message with people, Happy Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. I took it and I had to embrace, because I have 2 or 3 imposter syndromes. One, I'm not a mother. I've never had children. Second, I'm not a horsewoman. I never had horses. And I don't know what third is. Oh, I've never had like a not-for-profit. I emigrated to Canada. I'm not from people, I did volunteer, mind you, but I didn't feel I have the know-how.
Okay.
And during this time, the 23 silent day retreat, I had those feelings that I have to remember who I am, both as a human that survived abuse, that left the country to come to another country. And I came to Canada with $2,000 in my pocket in my late 20s by myself, with no friends or family. So I had to remind myself of this. And also I had to remind myself of the power of the universe. If I'm meant to do it, there will be help. Yes, there will be things bigger than me, the same with the horses, but there will be help and there will be support. So I decided on that, and would you know it, I found the perfect place.
So you literally, this was just this past December and January. So you
Yeah.
took that time, and to your point, you have to be the person that can embrace the vision and be ready for it, right? And so tell me about the facility. What made it the place? You said, right, you had specs. Like, so what makes this the place?
The place. It's manicure grounds because I do executive retreats. Like I like high touch, high vibe, high energy. So the place needs to be beautiful. I believe in bringing people to nature. And when the place is beautiful, people are more inclined to come to nature. The house, the way it's organized, it has like all downstairs. It's that facility that I was looking. Big room, like it's self-contained, like there I can do a gathering there. Plus it has a patio that you can be outdoors. And then it has the equine facilities that are, they were award-winning facilities. So they're like spotless, nice. They were loved. Like the people
Yeah,
that built it was their facility and they loved it. So it has that feel of elegance, good energy, good kindness, love. Plus, it's very conveniently located 30 minutes from Toronto Pearson Airport.
can you believe it? Now, are there horses already on the facility, or do you have to purchase horses?
No, they had the horses, but once they decide they are no longer, they wanted to retire, the horses are not there. So now I'm working on making some sort of arrangements with a horse person to kind of come and be there, and I will buy 3 of those horses, or I'm open to
Right.
receiving like a donation or a retired horse or something like that.
Right. And now are you going to try to look for those horses that you had seen in the past that you liked, or you're open to
Exactly. No, for sure. Those are on my vision board. Those are the ones. And they are called Gypsy Vanners, and they come from England. And it's a breed that is smaller in stature. They look like Clydesdales, but in miniature.
Okay.
And because gypsies were traveling with the caravan, the horses were taken care by the children, and those horses are very gentle with children.
Oh, so it's perfect. Your vision is you'll bring people here for the retreat. Part of it will be working with them on their spiritual growth and planning for what they're going to be doing and how they're going to help their organization as a leader. And then what part will the horses play? Will it just be spending time with them? Will they groom them? Will they take rides with them? Like, how will that interaction be?
Yeah, so there is no riding the component because my philosophy is about mindfulness. So when you go to ride, you have to put checklist. Did you tie the strap? Did you, so it's too much focus on to do.
Okay.
This is about mindfulness. So it will be about either observing the horses from behind the fence or doing some horsemanship
Right. Got it.
activities. But everything is about mindfulness and about what did you see in a horse, what they told you, like that mirroring
Sure.
for the horse. Yes.
Sure.
Just by walking the property, you're going
Right.
to interact with the horse energy.
Right. Now, have you come up with a name, what you're going to call this place, or not
Yeah,
yet?
so my company is called Entrepreneurial Enlightenment. So I felt like the place will say Entrepreneurial Enlightenment Executive Retreat, and then home of Child Innocence Equine Experience.
Oh, neat. And so that'll be like the sign that's out, like where people can see it when they're driving by. Oh, that's exciting.